welcome back to another episode of Save Like a Pro with Leah. How is everyone doing? Here in Chicagoland area we have a pretty good weather. We have about 60-65 degree temperature these days, and it's pretty good. We can even go without any jacket outside. First of all, I have to say thank you so much for all of you guys to help me reach 1400 subscribers. Without your help, I never would be able to reach this far. I thank you so much from bottom of my heart. If you are one of my new subscribers, welcome to the channel. If you are one of my faithful subscribers, I thank you so much for being part of my YouTube family. Today I'm going to talk about how to build a perfect credit score, how to improve your credit score. In this country, without credit, you won't reach anywhere. Unless you born to a millionaire home or a really wealthy family, you have millions and millions of dollars, you don't need to worry about credit card. That's not the story with most of us. We had to work so hard to build up our credit history. So let's talk about how to get a perfect credit score. If you stay till at the end of the video, I'm gonna give you that bonus tip. But before I talk about the credit history, I have to say a little bit about my credit history and how it helped. Then I will tell you the bonus tip at the end, how you can achieve the perfect credit history less than 6 months. So please stay tuned till the end. Okay, I came to this country in 1996. When I first came to this country, I wasn't focusing on my credit or anything. I came here after graduating high school from India. So I was mainly focusing on to get a job so I can survive. Also, I need to get to school, that's my main focus. So I was not paying attention to the credit history at all. I was mainly focusing on, my school and how to pay the rent at the same time. So as soon as I got a driver's license, we bought a used old car actually. We bought a 1987 Toyota Cressida. That's what we first bought it. Oh my god, I thought it was a luxurious car and everything. It was like love at the first sight. The car looks really beautiful and everything. Without knowing much about the car, we made the biggest mistake of our lifetime. Ever since I bought the car, I always have a problem and I had to pay much more than what I bought for. I might we bought the car for like 3,500, but I must paid around 6,000 once I'm done with the car. That much money I had to pay, and the car was frequently stopping, and the heat was not working, air condition wasn't working. As soon as I graduated from school, I decided to get a new car because I already have enough bad experience with that car. So here I'm a freshly new graduate. Here I have a job already, and I went to the dealership with my dad and my uncle. So I was planning to put some money down payment, and rest of the money I was planning to take loan, right? So I saw a Toyota Camry. I was planning to go to Toyota again. So I got I saw a Camry. Then I said, it's a good car, nice family size car of for 3 of us, me, my brother and my dad, so we can go places. And I was kind of happy, so we decided to buy it. So they said that since you are a new graduate, we would be able to give you some discount and stuff like that. So I said, okay, let's do that, and I was planning to take the loan. When they checked the credit history, they found out that I didn't have bad credit, but I didn't have any credit because I didn't buy anything with the credit. So they said that sorry, we cannot give you the loan, and they denied the loan. So but with my situation, I need to have a car to go back and forth to work. So my uncle was kind enough to let me borrow some money from him, and also I got some money saved up to put a down payment. So we bought that car with the cash. I agreed to pay him back, when I have enough money. Anyway, that's my first experience. So after that, I knew that, without credit, I had to really work on my credit. Without my credit, I won't be able to achieve a home. I won't be able to get a home or, any other things if I need in the future. I will not be able to depend on anybody else. So that was my eye-opening experience. Anyway, we bought the car, came home, and going to work and everything. Then I was looking into the credit card. In order to have a good credit, you need to open some credit card, right? So I applied for credit card. I Provident, Chase, different credit card I applied. Everybody denied. Only people took me was Capital One student card. They gave me the initial limit of $500. So as soon as there was no annual fee, that was the main thing I was looking at that time. So I used the credit card mainly to do the gas, and I made sure that I pay at the end of the month. Once I've been paying that for almost 6 months, then I was able to apply for several other credit card, and I was able to get the credit card and almost the right path. A year later, when I applied for a loan to buy the home, still I have the same problem, not enough credit. Finally, I got to show the lenders that I was able to pay all the bills like my car insurance, rent and everything on time, and finally at that time, finally I was able to get the mortgage approved for my home. So it was a battle. Then once I got the home and I started to make the house payment, then it was easy for me to get more credit card, and then everything started to approve. Then I applied for some cashback credit card, and then things got into right pathway. Anyway, so that's my story, and now I have a perfect credit score. I didn't have any problem after that. That's my credit story, but it took me several years to get into that track. But whenever you use a credit card is not a free money. You have to treat equally as a cash. Which means if you have $1,000 in your bank, you cannot spend more than $1,000. You have to keep it within your limits. So credit card is easy to withdraw the money, but you have to treat it as a cash. If you have only $1,000 in the bank, you have to try to spend half or less than that. You have to be strictly disciplined with the credit card. There is no way around without strictly disciplined. And whatever purchase or bill payment you use it, make sure that you pay at the end of the month. There is no way around it. If you don't make the payment on time, your interest rate and credit history and everything get bad. You get screwed big time. So if you may use any credit card purchases, make sure that you pay at the end of the month. Always try to live within your means. Even if I'm saying that I use only credit card for all of my purchases, I use the credit card to get the cash back out of it. I make money out of credit card companies. Please watch my video. I'm gonna link below. How to make money out of credit card companies. So I get like 5% cash back on certain categories with Chase Freedom card. Then I use Chase Freedom Unlimited card for all my bill payment. As long as there is no transaction fee, I use the credit card to make all the payment, and I get the money back. I make money out of the credit card companies, but you have to be strictly disciplined. Now I'm going to tell you the bonus tip. Financial disclaimer, I'm not a financial professional or anything. I'm telling you from years of my research and my family and friends experience. Okay, this is my bonus tip I can give you. Even if your credit is bad, you can turn that around maybe in 6 months or sometime less than that. What you do is you have to ask your family members or close friends, those who have good credit. Again, somebody who has good credit, you have to ask them that can they put you as an authorized user in their credit card. As long as they say okay, you had to provide them with your social security, date of birth and everything. They had to make a call to the credit card company, the banks. As long as the credit card companies put you as a authorized user, and you had to ask the credit card company that am I going to be liable if the authorized user didn't pay. If they say yes, go ahead and add it. Keep in mind that the primary card holder has at least $5,000 or more credit limit in order to work this out. To have a perfect credit score, like if you had to have 750, 800, that range of score, you can help out your family or friends, your kids, anybody you can trust. You can do this. You don't have to if you are a primary card holder, if you are adding somebody as an authorized user, you don't have to give them the credit card in their name or anything. As long as you pay at the end of the month, you have a credit opened up. As long as you have a good credit history, you make the payment at the end of the month. You cannot keep any balance as long as you pay at the end of the month. And just use the card, and as long as you pay at the end of the month, as a primary card holder, although your credit is good, if the person's is bad, still it's not even if you are adding a person with a bad credit history, it's not going to impact your good credit. As long as you pay at the end of the month, it's going to help the other person to improve their credit dramatically. Maybe like in 6 months or so, you will see the jump in their credit history. Maybe they can reach 700, 750, even 800 credit score. It depends upon you pay at the end of the month. But I wouldn't recommend anyone to co-sign their account or anything like that. If you help them to buy anything, car or anything, if you are co-signing it, until that person is paid off, the debt will affect you too. I wouldn't recommend that. This way, you are using the credit card. You are using the credit card. You don't even need to, it's not an authorized person to spend the credit card or anything. As long as you pay at the end of the month, the credit history will jump. Share with a family member, friends, or anyone who need help to improve their credit. And I thank you so much for watching my videos, and I really appreciate you guys continuous support to reach 1400 subscribers. Thank you and have a great night.